what we are going to do, if I can get my screen to show us Isaiah chapter 43 in the King James Version of the Bible. Let's look at this closely. But now this saith the Lord that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel. Fear not, for I have redeemed thee. I have called thee by name. Thou art mine. When thou passest through the waters, so when you go through the waters, I will be with thee. And through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. God is going to protect you. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. For I am the Lord thy God. This is verse 3. The Holy One of Israel, thy Savior. I gave Egypt for thy ransom, Ethiopia and Seba for thee. Since thou was precious in my sight, thou hast been honorable, and I have loved thee. Therefore I will give men for thee and people for thy life. I want y'all to realize that God will set you up, put you in a place to fight, and give people for your life. First, just so you guys can realize what I'm talking about, you know that I use the Virginia Constitution and Bill of Rights in order to show a lot of our rights. To show you how powerful God is, John Boyer is Josh Barnett's great grandfather. This man was actually there with Patrick Henry in order to create the Virginia Bill of Rights and the first Constitution that these men stood on as reformers to bring forth constitutional protections. Verse 5. Fear not, for I am with thee. I will bring thy seed from the east and gather thee from the west. I will say unto the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back. Bring my sons from far and my daughters from the ends of the earth. Even everyone that is called by my name, for I have created him for my glory. I have formed him, yea, I have made him. So what we got to realize, guys, is that God has raised up and created some people for his purpose. So if Josh and I got together by Evelyn bringing us together when people didn't want us together and brought me to a meeting where I was able to work with Josh, which sparked all of this. Imagine that Josh also had his great grandfather down the line fighting in wars to help the people to stand against tyranny. He fought in the rebellion. He had people who wanted to kill him, like the deep state. He had the biggest army against him in England wanting to destroy America. And this man stood and gave everything to be able to reform this nation and to set limits and bounds on government and create a atmosphere where the people had freedom. Bring forth the blind people that have eyes and the deaf that have ears. Let all nations be gathered together and let the people be assembled. Who among them can declare this and show us former things? Let them bring forth their witnesses that they may be justified, or let them hear and say it is truth. You are my witnesses, said the Lord, and my servant, whom I have chosen, that ye may know and believe me and understand that I am he. Before me there was no God formed, neither shall there be after me. I, even I, am the Lord, and beside me there is no Savior. Guys, when it comes to fighting and standing, God raises up who he wishes. There is no Savior in this world. No man is a Savior, but the Savior is God. 12. I have declared and have saved, and I have showed when there was no strange God among you. Therefore ye are my witnesses, said the Lord, that I am God. Yea, before the day was, I am he. And there is none that can deliver out of my hand. I will work, and who shall let it? Thus said the Lord, your Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. For your sake I have sent to Babylon, and have brought down all their nobles and the Chaldeans who cry as in the ships. I am the Lord, your Holy One, the Creator of Israel, your King. Thus said the Lord, which maketh a way in the sea, and a path in the mighty waters, which bringeth forth the chariot and horse, the army and the power. They shall lie down together, they shall not rise, they are extinct, they are quenched as tow. Remember ye not the former things, neither consider the things of old. Behold, I do a new thing, now it shall spring forth. Shall ye not know it? I will even make a way in the wilderness. Look at Arizona. And rivers in the desert. The beasts of the field shall honor me, and dragons and owls, because I give waters in the wilderness and rivers in the desert, to give drink to my people, my chosen. This people have I formed for myself. They shall show forth my praise. Guys, we are in a situation where we are going through the same thing that God has done in history with someone connected to us. Before you can have deliverance and have mighty evil ones knocked down, You first have to have a problem for God to tear down. So, guys, don't be afraid. Don't be worried. Know that God has already done this, and He has even used relatives of people who are working with us now to free the people. Let's get it done. Let's make it happen.